in part due to the change of leadership in the United States, and part of what is happening in Europe. There is a transformational era from what used to be geopolitics, now is turning to become a geoeconomics. In other words, politics that's driven by economics versus economics that's driven by politics. And in this new world, things are happening fast, and we have to adapt. We have to adapt as a country, we have to adapt as a union, we have to adapt as individual businesses. One idea that we had to continue to change is we understood that the new reality between the US and the EU, there are two paths to it. One is to start a trade war, which is obviously not a great idea. Our contribution, for example, we're the last pipeline that enters Russian gas into the EU. And we thought, what if we put a tariff or tax for a transfer that just makes all the competitors in the gas market with equivalent cost? For example, a 10 euro tax for a transfer on Russian pipe gas would make the US LNG and the Russian gas at equal pricing for potential customers in Europe. That could all rebalance a bit the trade deficit between EU and the United States, can create great revenue for the Bulgarian budget without taxing the local business. In the European Union, you don't compete on who has access to Russian gas and who doesn't, but you actually compete on value added activities. So that's an example of how Bulgaria, the EU, and the relationship between the EU and the United States can be thought in a different, more geo-economic platform versus the former geopolitics.
Increase in scientific output.